In this room, yeah, we're cooking.
I meant in general.
Nearly done. Oh, everyone's almost dying, but yeah, we're
barking apparently. Yeah, shut up. Do you want me to close the windows?
Did the owner tell it to shut up? That's like a first time for everything. Christ. Yeah, maybe. Should we?
I don't know.
Do you think it's probably better to?
We'll wait. If it barks again, then we'll close it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can... I was going to say anyway, because this... Hello, we're back.
Hi.
An introduction to Doctor Who. I'm going to use my Sonic because technically the Doctor doesn't have one, so... This is one of the classic episodes I remember the most of, because it was one of the first ever ones I had on DVD. So if we need to get up and close the windows, I can get up and I don't really miss anything at the worst. So we're here. We're carrying on with Sylvester McCoy, and now okay. So last time, I remember you saying that you weren't really fond of the companion yet.
No.
Ace.
No.
You found her acting a little bit child's TV.
Yeah, like Stell.
Yeah. So let's see if that changes, because we're now going to go on to, I believe we're on season 25 now? I should have looked.
The voice gets higher when he's more confused. Alright. Season 25, let's just
Probably
say.
Season 25, it'll say down below us anyway. So we're on that season down there. Is it? I'm trying to figure out which side the camera will... barking. It's in that season down there, episode 1, Remembrance of the Daleks. So I have both versions, because that version I bought ages ago, and I don't know if you can see from the packet, it's got like chocolate stains and just tea stains. I've had it for years. So that version's busted. We're watching the special edition, and I'm gonna have to close those windows.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shut the windows. Can you reach? Yeah, you can reach. You got it.
I'm small, skinny, and a little bit like Spider-Man. Whee!
Isn't that what Spider-Man is?
Yeah. It's exactly what Spider-Man is.
Especially the new one. I mean, the original Tobey Maguire, he was quite stocky, then you got Andrew Garfield out, really lanky.
They're trying to go for the actual younger teen. Anyway, Doctor Who.
Not Spider-Man.
Longest intro ever. Luckily for the best of us, it would have been cut up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how our start can be.
Is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children.
Unless you're conservative. Oh, I went there.
He will go there. He will go there many times.
Ah, Martin Luther King.
It's just like old Earth broadcasts.
Can't even say in the galaxy far, far away.
But no, because we're not.
Oh, no,
that's
exactly.
Earth.
I'm burning up already.
I am.
Sounds like what that Sheldon Cooper's musical instrument had.
Oh,
like,
the...
Yeah. Forgot what it's called.
I know the name, or I knew the name. I don't anymore.
It's called something Grant.
Yeah,
I think.
or phone. Coal Hill Secondary School. Sound familiar?
What's that?
It's the school where Clara works.
Ooh.
And it's also the school where the Doctor's granddaughter went to in the first ever episode.
Is it the same school? Like,
it's the first school.
But is it the same school?
I don't know if it's the exact same building filmed at, but it's the same school
name
canonically in terms of within the show.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I think she's... The writers are going to really...
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, no, we can hear.
Buildings are anachronistic in this time period.
What were you saying, sorry?
the writer's really trying too hard with his ace character.
Oh. Well, it was the 80s, mind.
I know, but it's just like, really, that big thing?
No, that's what they had in the 80s.
I know,
They
but
didn't have
like
anything
maybe...
no, they didn't have them back then.
Well, with tapes?
Tapes, that was tape, that was for tapes.
No, but they're small playable tape.
Yeah, but that's what the kids of that time actually carried around. People back then carried boom boxes around. That is literally the time.
Alright.
No, that is... Look...
I believe you, I just don't like the way they've done it.
It was the fashion back then to carry a big ass boombox around with you.
But isn't she from the future?
Well, no, well, she's from the 80s,
Right.
but at the moment they're in the 60s.
Okay.
So, within this episode,
how did she get onto that spaceship again? Was she kidnapped?
She was doing an experiment in her bedroom and things went wrong.
Yeah.
Big boom. She ended up in a different place.
Visual comedy at its finest.
I think he was like a... he was a comedian, but that was his thing, like slapstick type visual.
Rude.
Like this. Oi! Harry,
And that's not rude.
Usually when you know how. Alright, give it a rest. Alright, enough of that. You're in the war.
I don't understand those prices. I like the old-fashioned price.
Shillings?
That's what I mean. I don't know what they were. That's what the money was like back then. I want an umbrella like that.
Pretty sure you can get... Oh, yeah. No, just
Stranger!
a
Stranger
strange
danger!
man with strange
Just
clothing.
walks into a school. Yeah, it's not...
Unguarded school.
Yeah, it was the 60s. It was a different time.
7, 8, it's a doctor at the gate.
I don't like little girls. Oh, that's fucking freaky as shit, that music. Reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street.
What year did that come out? It's about the 80s.
Yeah, I think
Or was it the 70s?
I don't, no, the 80s sounds right.
Any possibility of natural phenomena? Not likely, it's a repeated sequence. No,
So at this point he's lost his TARDIS?
No, they landed.
Oh.
They, like the first shot of them was walking away from the TARDIS.
Uh,
It's just parked round the corner.
how do you do? I should have heard of you.
Red 4 receiving. Listen, group captain, there's this man.
why is that funny? Red 4.
No. It's because as soon as she put the headphones on, he shuffled over and tried to listen. It's just like, it was one of those doctorism sort of things, you see. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is a stupid. 12 pennies to the shilling, 20 shillings to the penny.
Yeah. Are you from somewhere else?
There's the TARDIS.
Hey.
You want half a crown?
Well, that's easy.
Huh?
Sergeant. The group captain said he was under attack. We have to get moving.
Interesting. Who's that weird guy in the back?
Yes. Trotter's Lane. Junkyard at Trotter's Lane was where the TARDIS was parked in the first ever episode. You've watched the first episode, haven't you?
Yeah, but
Okay, was it a while ago?
yeah,
Okay.
a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And it's in black and white, so forgive me if I don't recognise it.
Yeah, but still the name, Trotter's Lane. It's
I was focusing on the story, not the little
legendary
details.
Doctor Who name.
What's the situation?
Who the hell are you?
Finally, someone asks that.
Daleks. You must be with the military.
How do you know?
I'm very perceptive.
Are you wearing?
That's
Chief,
Sir.
take the girl and set up a position by radio.
Smith.
Yes, sir. Come on, Ace.
He's got a ponytail.
You're gonna come take a look.
who?
The guy.
Oh, I didn't see.
Got like short. He's got a mullet.
The 80s.
I know. 60s.
No evidence of
Oh yeah, no, okay.
massive camera displacement.
What?
Insides were scrambled. Very nasty.
You affected the blast.
No. A projected energy weapon.
Projected what?
Death ray?
Very succinct. I presume you've got reinforcements coming.
Will you move now? Just preposterous. Death ray. It's unbelievable.
What a ridiculous science.
Doctor doesn't like military.
Allison!
Be better if he said like cliche response.
Dead. Is Blue One responsible?
Predictable is cliche.
Oh, and yes, that
Same
was
thing,
very-
different word.
Daddy, you sure?
Whatever fired that weapon's trapped in there. There's no way out.
How can you be sure?
They're all
Health
there.
and safety. 3-point turn.
It was a different time. They didn't care about health and safety. That's just the slogan of this introduction series. It was a different time.
To the shed. I want the squad to cover the entrance. No firing unless I give the command. Is that understood? Remember, he's armed.
It was a bit of a half-arsed yes sir. It was just like, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
At least he's got a bit of oomph to him.
Come down with me and we'll sort this lot out. That is nearly all Doctor.
Someone had to say it.
Take 2 men and get Matthews out of here.
Yes, sir. You two fall out. Follow me. I don't think you'll realise what we're doing.
There is outtakes for this episode. I remember there being an outtake where one of the army men fell over.
Provided they can see it. Right, men, take up positions.
Yeah, you can tell they're actors.
They're
Some
extras.
actors have to push into each other.
They're extras. Their job is to stand there and look cool. As long as they don't say anything. Oh,
Is that Dalek? Yeah, of course it's Dalek.
title's called Remembrance of the Daleks.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Remembrance of the Daleks? Perfect.
What was it?
That was your death ray.
I know it's hard to transfer focused energy at that level. It's incredible. It's beyond the realm of current technology.
If we can save the science reactor for a less precipitous moment. Now, perhaps, Doctor, you can tell me what is going on.
You must pull your men back now. It's our only chance.
Preposterous, we can't disengage now. Whoever is in there, my men can handle it. Sergeant!
Listen to me, Brigadier.
Slip of the tongue.
Be effective against what's in there. Sir.
3 men, rifle grenades, even spread left, right, and centre. Fire on my command.
Yes, sir. Captain, you're not dealing with human beings here.
What am I dealing with? Little green men?
No, little green blobs in bonded polycarbide armor.
Oh, they're meant to be green, aren't they?
Yeah. the little squid inside. You never saw him as detailed in the classic series as you do in the new ones.
Where do you actually show a Dalek?
You
Classic.
see some of it, but not to the detail you do nowadays. You see just like a blob with tentacles. I think you might see one in this, actually.
You get here. It isn't going to make any difference.
Doctor, my men have just put 3 high-explosive grenades into a confined area. Nothing even remotely human could have survived that.
That's the point, Captain. It isn't even remotely human.
See, he rolls his R's. I can't roll my R.
Blue 4, this is Red 6. Come in, please. Blue 4. Group Captain Gilmer requested you pick up an ambulance and proceed to
The
Bravo
12th Doctor
Delta.
rolls his eyes as well.
Oh. Yeah, it's a Scottish thing. Sylvester McCoy's Scottish as well. That's a point.
The Daleks on fire!
Yeah.
You're still on fire!
Just the actor inside just like, can we get this scene done quickly? Jesus.
Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed.
Then what? I need you back at HQ. Go now, Rachel!
I'm doing it! Me, the Doctor! What's the matter? Don't you reckon I can mortal enemy?
Go.
That wasn't 10 seconds. Do we see it?
There he is.
He's
Not
fine.
down again.
Oh no.
No.
It's a little bit winded.
Ace, you said 10 seconds.
He's perfect, Professor. Are you alright?
Yes, of course I am. You drive?
Why?
Good, I thought so. Get in there.
We have the double. Put a guard on that thing. Inform Command HQ you're returning there at once. And I will have
Okay, we don't see it, I suppose.
You want Command with ATRs?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
That's why we don't see it. It got blasted with bricks.
It has an own
yeah,
We see-
but
we see-
why are Brits in there?
It blew up and there are bricks nearby, I suppose.
yeah.
There's bricks. That's why.
Would the right one be better than the left?
Yes. Joke.
No thanks.
Cars had chokes.
What do you think you're doing? Putting your van.
Whee!
Yeah, she can't drive. They just nicked your van. Why are you smiling?
Oh, Daleks, roll
Because he wants Ace. He wants the pussy.
So the mutated remains of a species called the Daleks. Left here.
on with the left one.
No, turn left here. No, left. You missed the turning.
What? Turn where?
Why don't you concentrate on where you're going?
I'm thinking about the planet you've done, but I put you drive.
Did it swap? Yeah. This is the first time of me seeing the Doctor drive a car. Apart from, we see the clip of the 4th Doctor driving. No, the
So that metal thing had a creature inside.
little car, what's it called? What Doctor was that?
Bessie.
Bessie.
Third and 4th Doctor did that.
Okay.
Matt Smith, fire engine.
Truck. Technically.
Fire truck, fire engine.
Yeah, okay, apart from that,
That's a truck. It's a van.
it's bad.
It's like a midway point between truck and car. David Tennant was in a car with a army guy in the front seat.
Sorry, sir, this is Mr. Ratcliffe. She's
Any-
brought some of his men. I think they can be of some use to us. Mr. Ratcliffe, pleased to meet you, sir.
What do you think we should do?
You're the chief scientific advisor. It's your decision.
Before I make any suggestions, I want to catch up with the Doctor.
Who is he anyway?
Someone who knows a lot more about Daleks than we do. When I get hold of them, I'm going to get some answers out of them. Or what? I'll set you on to him.
Acting's okay-ish.
Okay, yeah. Oh. 5, 6.
I wonder if I know it's not going to happen, but a Dalek eye contact with her forehead.
No, it's not quite that point, but
Doctor, well, you're qualified for the position, but if you'd like to leave your particulars and references. References?
You are here for the job of the school caretaker?
Oh
No,
no.
no, give it about 30 years or so. Couple of regenerations, then I'll take the
I'd
job.
like to look round your school if you don't mind.
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
Finally, someone with common sense.
If it wasn't believed there's a great evil at work somewhere in this school.
You'll have to be a bit more specific, Doctor. But I don't think it would do any harm if you could have just a quick look round. Thank you. My pleasure.
It's a bit. Okay, let's just go.
The voices in my head say it's okay, so it's
They're being
okay.
taken direct to their positions, sir. An additional consignment is going to the school.
Good. Any news of Dr. Herbert?
Red 4 has been seen in the Colville area, sir.
Yes, we're heading back to the school. What is happening about the Dalek?
Oh, don't worry. It's under guard. It's safe.
Yeah. Well, the doctor did leave it, so it should.
Yeah, it's like it's dead, so.
Oh, just cover it. The wind might. Okay, fine. I'm gonna strap it down.
No.
Just get it tops over. Okay.
There's no wind this time of year, whatever time of year this time of year is. Oh.
Are you not even gonna cover it then?
No.
That's where I got a blanket from. But they're dead.
Right, we covered
They're
them.
dead. We
covered them, or we covered the alien thing. Well, we want to keep the alien thing as secret as possible, so fuck them.
You can always judge a man by the quality of his enemies.
The French Revolution.
Have a look at this.
I was gonna read and learn.
What do you make of
I know you don't like her, but come on, that's mean.
Well, landing pad of some kind of spruce craft, isn't it? Very good.
Hey, that reminds me of another.
The most recent episode, yeah.
Well, someone would have noticed. I'd have heard about it.
Do you remember the Zygon Gambit or the Loch Ness Monster? Or the Yetis in the underground?
Well,
Exactly.
This species has an amazing capacity for self-deception, matched only by its ingenuity when trying to destroy itself.
Hey, that was an insult, wasn't it?
Yeah.
if the Daleks are following you, what are they after?
Right here before, I left something behind.
You mean the Hand of Omega?
Yes.
No, this is the first time we're ever hearing of any Hand of Omega.
Something very dangerous. Reports.
My men have recovered the machine. The doctor is cooperating
Oh.
with the military.
Wonder who this could be.
I must be informed of his both weapons.
Yes, we had our contacts. I shall see what he's done. That Dalek machine.
Yes,
I should like to know exactly what it is.
a machine, a tool, nothing more.
I don't know.
Where it was, landed a spaceship in the playground.
And that would be...
More Daleks.
Great, I thought it might be something really nasty.
Ah, sir, could be down there.
Why the cellar?
Good place, good things, cellars.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Wish I'd seen the actual movie. Expecting to find them here, wasn't I? Oh, is it a bit dangerous?
Probably. But if I knew what was down here, I would have to.
Good point. I think that was the 12th Doctor line. Something the 12th Doctor would say.
This is some severe technology.
Okay, maybe. If he has said it, I can't remember.
No, he hasn't said it.
Oh,
but I
okay.
think it's something he would say.
Okay.
It's a translator. I imagine translator.
Something you can imagine. him
Yeah,
saying,
something
yeah.
like a bit sarky,
Yeah.
backhand.
Oh.
This something's activated it.
Very likely. There's an automatic activator. What? You're right. It is beginning to come through.
It's another Dalek.
kind of.
What is one filming?
I suppose that's what it's meant to look like inside back then.
Transmitted to dephase at the critical point. Any moment now. Quick, down!
Shocks have faulted.
Yes, the dephase must have caused an overload.
What did you do to it?
Well, I persuaded one half of the Dalek to materialize, whereas the other half was materializing. The two halves tried to coexist at the same point. The resulting reaction destroyed it.
Interesting.
That's...
So no more Daleks can be transported through them?
Well, it'll slow them down a bit until the operator can repair the systems.
The operator?
Yes, the Daleks usually leave an operator on station in case of any malfunctions.
And that would be another Dalek.
Ah, shit. Not too quick, is it? Oh, come on, Doctor. It's always trippy.
Yeah. Oh. Oh!
Violent.
That was a bit rough, yeah. Oh. First ever staircase rise. Ooh.
I would have watched the next one.
You do want to watch the next one?
I would watch it.
Oh, you would? Okay.
So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Okay, so
It
this,
kind of picked up.
you're liking this one better than the last one, then, the last story,
Yeah.
the Ice World one. Okay. This was always the point I found it to pick up, I think. This was always one of my favourite stories from the classic eras. But that's probably because it's one of the first classic era stories I watched. This and Earthshock. Which
Have I
is
seen Earthshock?
no, Earthshock's a Fifth Doctor
Ah.
story. I'm sweating like a batch though.
Batch.
Batch.
Biatch.
A bee. Batch.
Alright.
So what? Okay,
Wrap it
so
up quickly.
pardon?
You want to wrap it up quickly?
Well, no, I was going to say what's your opinions on like the acting and stuff this time round?
It's better than
Better than you can
most
remember last
classics.
time. Yeah.
But you can still tell they're acting. It's like college students drama, you know. It's like
Yeah. Okay. No, I will. Fair enough. I can see it, but I don't know. I still
I
can't.
think
help
you're a
it.
bit biased.
I'm a bit biased. Yeah.
Okay, you're majorly biased.
Yeah. Seventh
Unless the
Doctor and
actor's
Ace.
really bad, you
Yeah.
you,
Like no,
you
like
overlook
I
past
could
it.
admit that it can seem a bit kids' TV at times. The only problem with that is, I'm a fan of kids' TV, so it doesn't really faze me like it phases you.
Yeah.
I instinctively can pass it over, whereas you will notice it as kids' TV acting.
Yeah.
I'm the sort of person who will actively go back and watch anything from my childhood I can. So I'm used to watching shows from like the 90s that were shown on CBBC. What about the Doctor then?
Best actor in the whole place.
Always is. Always is.
Although I
Yeah.
did find the captain quite good.
The Captain Gilmore.
Yeah.
Chunky. That's from the... I can't remember what that's from. It's something to do with the behind the scenes. I know it called him Chunky for some reason.
Yeah, all the pies.
Wow. On to episode 2. We'll see you then, when I've cooled down a little bit. See, the heat sort of takes out the intros. I don't know how to... I don't want every intro to start with, we're here, we're baking, we're dying because it's hot. Because it's always hot. We're always baking, we're always dying.
And we're always baked.
We're always baked. That's probably going to be the intro anyway. See, another intro where we go on about how bloody hot it is. But it's fine, because we're back for Doctor Who, season 25, I believe. I still didn't look it up. I will look it up when we start the episode. Season 25, episode 1, part 2, Remembrance of the Daleks. So, It's holding out better than Dragonfire did for Ray so far. So let's carry on. Oh, I'm sweating. I'll look up the season. I've always got the theme beforehand anyway.
I'm trying to think of the imagery when behind the opening.
I think,
was that the Big Bang at the beginning, or just a star explosion?
Maybe.
You got the Milky Way galaxy.
Or maybe some kind of space explosion. I think this was the first sequence to have the TARDIS flying through it like that. And then they kind of carried that on with all the new ones.
Oof.
See what I mean? Like, knees are right.
I thought she just pushed her, but...
No, he knees her in the...
Gonads.
In the...
The nonads.
The woman parts. The woman black out parts. Exterminate! He just stands there. He looks familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, the door's gonna stop the Dalek that can kill. He's got a death ray.
Well, it seems to be holding it.
It's wood. It's freaking wood. There we go.
Okay. Oh, it's Mr. Bronson. He was in Grange Hill. That's what I recognise him from.
Yes.
Yes.
I recognise him now, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Get this thing out of here.
I was ordered to deliver the ATRs to this position, sir.
ATRs, anti-tank rockets.
Yes, sir.
Never seen the Doctor so excited about a weapon.
Did he actually let them go behind him?
Yeah, yeah. British military back in the 60s. Was there much going on in the 60s? The war had already ended by that point. They're in their downtime. The Daleks' plunger looks like an ashtray. Have a look at the Daleks' plunger when you see it next. It looks like an ashtray. It's got like 2 notches on it where you like stick your cigarettes.
You didn't see that bit, did you?
No.
He cleared his throat when the Doctor almost pocketed his pen. Oh, yeah, thank you. So what I don't understand, does this military guy think he's someone else?
The Doctor?
Yeah. Or does he know he is the Doctor?
I suppose the Doctor's just done his normal thing of walking in and acting like he knows everything, so they assume he's someone higher up.
Like, any idea on you, sir?
Gilmore, group captain asked it. He just asked him. See, it's an ashtray. But still, the group captain asked who he was, but never asked for any ID or anything.
Yeah.
He just fired a missile inside.
Well, I give her credit where credit is due.
She does get
She gets a
you
job
gotta
done.
admit it was her first episode last time as well. Give her a chance to get into the role.
We've destroyed it.
It is not good. Nothing about this is good. I made a grave error of judgment.
I'd love to roll my R's like him.
Captain, I must ask you to evacuate the immediate area.
That's an absurd idea. Why, Doctor?
I reasonably believe a major Dalek task force will soon be operating here.
And where will this task force arrive from?
It certainly is in place hidden somewhere in this vicinity. Now they're probably from a mothership in geostationary orbit.
Be reasonable, Doctor.
Do you doubt the non-terrestrial nature of the Daleks? I mean, examine this one. Better still, ask your scientific advisor.
Oof. When the Doctor gets angry, he gets angry.
Right, it is alien.
Positive, yes.
The first time they're seeing an alien, I'm like, it is
Yeah,
alien.
it could be, maybe. Made of wood. It looks like it's made of wood a bit. It's not within continuity, but it might be in terms of actual prop.
Very well, Doctor. I'll have to get a decision about this evacuation from my superiors. I should know either way by tomorrow morning. I'll see you all then.
I wouldn't touch it if I were you. It may not be completely dormant yet.
Stench. No, Doctor.
Yeah, that's sorry, that was me.
Just the Dalek inside's just like, you don't smell any better, love. You smell like earth.
Yes, of course. Sergeant, you want place at your house?
Oh, yes.
Anne runs a boarding house. I'd like you to meet her.
Ace.
It's already taken him back to meet his mum.
God.
Not been born yet.
Oh dear. He's keen. He's a little bit too keen. Oh, is this the cameo? Hang on. Yeah. Recognize him?
Help you?
Ignore the voice. Just putting on an accent.
Good night,
Yes, pretty, very pretty. Who's Harry?
visiting his missus. She's in hospital.
Yes, Master William.
Yes, Master William.
Nettie.
The Fresh Prince's butler.
Sugar?
Ah. I didn't recognise him without his...
Without a suit on. Yeah.
Would it make any difference?
That way. Yeah?
What if I could control people's taste buds? What if I decided that no one would take sugar? That would make a difference to those who sell the sugar and those who cut the cane.
My father, he was a cane cutter.
Exactly. Now, if no one had used sugar, your father would have been a cane cutter.
If this sugar thing had never started, my great-grandfather wouldn't have been kidnapped, chained up, and sold in Kingston in the first place. I'd be an African.
Bit of white guilt there.
Like a huge boulder dropped in a lake. The ripples merge, rebound off the banks, and unforeseeable ways. The heavier the decision, the larger the waves, and the uncertain the consequences.
Life's like that.
Life like that, man.
Who cares? Let's just be happy.
I have some special. Do you want to partake?
You had to go that far, didn't you?
What? He's Jamaican. Oh, no, African.
African.
Whatever. It sounded Jamaican.
It did a bit. Come on. That might have just been the actor not pulling it off as well. I bloody recognise him as well. Am I just recognising him from this though? That's what I keep wondering. The last time it wasn't.
Good morning. I believe this belongs to you.
Yes.
The door was open, so I thought I'd just pop in and collect my guess.
Ah, well, I'm afraid the governor has yet to arrive, and I'm afraid I can't just let you... Which casket would this be?
Oh no, I don't recognise him now. He looks close up.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Well, if you could just wait until the governor arrives, I'm sure everything will be perfectly all right. Oh, good. It's very good. Mr. Doctor. Doctor?
Yes, now if I'm not
Oh, yes, yes, of course. I'll leave you alone. Thank you. I'll just be in the next room if you...
Really dirty doors.
60s.
Yeah, but then you clean your doors.
Oh, Governor. Hey, somebody's come to collect that big casket. Yes, the doctor. It just went from me. I thought you said he was in the room because he had red hair.
Let's see. You can make this.
Oh, hello.
had to check some things out of the association.
Oh, getting a bit close there.
Association.
They're my friends. You can meet them later.
He's part of the IRA, isn't he? She looks better with her hair done.
Come on now, give it up. Goodbye. Close.
What's all that about?
Just checking it's still alive. I don't. Oh. Remote control.
Yes. All right, Gabriel. Oh, cheerio, Doctor. Doctor, what about you?
You can tell the effect.
Yeah, but
For the time, it's.
for the actor, I think that actor played it
No,
brilliantly.
that, yeah.
We shall be on the brink of great power.
With our agreement?
You two shall share this power. If you have the start for it,
What do you mean?
there will be casualties. Many deaths.
War as
Whatever.
well.
Oh.
It's very good of
More
you.
money.
Nonsense, my dear doctor. The grave's been ready for a month. But Mr. Stevens, the grave digger, was wondering what we should do.
I had to leave suddenly.
So how long has it been? A month, did you say?
Yeah.
Since he was there
Forgive me for saying
Last.
this,
as the first
the
Doctor.
voice has
Yeah.
changed somewhat since we last met.
It's changed.
So it's set like within the same year as.
I must say,
You just hear like the.
silent as a ghost this spring.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Stay with the doctor. Watch him and call me back. Yours not to reason why, just to obey orders. Just get on with it. My man has found it.
Yes, but my enemies have found your man.
I obey.
Buffering. Buffering. I obey.
You just hear like the AOL dial-up tone.
What is the location of the renegade Dalek base? Get off me, or I'll break your face! The renegade Dalek base. I don't know what you're talking about. Renegade Daleks have defied the will of the Emperor. They must be located and destroyed. And you, agent of the renegade Daleks. I work for Mr. Ratcliffe, the Association. Who do you work for?
Dialing.
Who do you work for?
Oh.
He did.
Oh no, he did.
That's a bit, that's a bit crude.
Sort of on the nose sort of
Yeah.
thing.
No. It's only just beginning.
Oh, you got dirt in my camera! Oh no, it's 80s, so it's... Hey, you got dirt in my camera!
Professor said he'd be back by now.
What was he doing anyway?
Working. Unlike some people. I'm going to sleep.
It's okay. Late.
I found him wandering the streets.
I was not wandering this week. Contemplating certain local cartographical anomalies.
We got lost.
Thanks.
Ladies and
I was looking
gentlemen,
for bingo.
the captain is expecting us.
Great, something to do at last.
He specifically ordered the ace remain here.
Fine.
Sir?
Ah, Ace. I have a present for you.
Doctor in the house. Ah, okay. Forgot about that.
technology. And no, I can't tell you how.
Why not?
I'm not ready for it. No one on this planet is.
Ladies, Doctor?
Is there a recurrence of the hand of the Omega?
Sorry, Ace.
No, it's mainly in this episode.
Have dinner ready.
Don't know if it appears in any of the books.
Professor, you can't leave me here.
Ace. I'm trying to convince good Captain Gilmore to keep his men out of trouble. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of needless deaths.
You're up to something.
Yes.
Then I have to come with you.
No.
Who else is going to guard your back?
Well, you obey me this once and I'll explain everything when I return.
Tell me now.
When do they ever stay?
I'll stay here if that's what you want.
Trust me.
The enemy is about to start moving.
You think that's
They just have screens in their walls.
Not the paltry military forces of your world. The real enemy. The Imperial Dalek faction may not.
Did you get that there's like two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be war.
But I don't understand why there's a civil war between Daleks.
Yes.
Ones that follow Davros, and ones that believe Davros is a nutter and that the Daleks should be pure and without Davros.
You will be on the right side.
Daleks reckon they're better than Davros and the Daleks that follow Davros. To put it very, very basically. I think there is a lot to it, but that's the very basics.
Captain, about the evacuation.
I've been in direct contact with High Command and they've agreed to stage a quiet withdrawal under peacetime nuclear accident provisions. They felt that given the sensitive state of the current government,
Just for a change.
they felt, Miss Williams, that the initial stages could be carried out under the aegis of the counter-intrusion measures of the United Kingdom. The DNAT's office has, of course, been informed on a cover story to go. What is it? I have no idea what my department.
I don't deal with that shit.
In your hands, I trust you can dust it on my face.
With respect, Captain, it is magnificently irrelevant. Any more transmission sites?
No, just at the school.
Good. I want a direct line to Johnson Bank. This is 1963. The Fallingdale installations and the Royal Observatory. Order them to search these localities for any signs of high orbital activity.
Does he pocket the pen?
Now,
If you notice, little behind the scenes note, because I remember watching the commentary for this. Sylvester McCoy's pockets are usually full of something. That's his script.
And if we don't?
goodbye civilization as you know it.
It worked.
Yeah, it just takes a bit of time to kick in.
Just suddenly just go. How are they gonna stop you?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh.
It was a different time.
Well, I'm glad she doesn't improve.
Yeah, she's free. She's from the 80s. They're from the 60s. That's.
I'm just going out for a breath of fresh air.
Racist cunts.
It's good
I
that
felt
they've-
a cold
no,
chill
but-
down
yeah,
my back when I
yeah.
saw that.
But yeah, yeah. At least they got the time right, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be careful with what you do, but if you're trying to go for accuracy,
With as many as 400 Daleks on board. Well, at least we know where it is.
The association, the KKK.
it's the wrong country.
CCC.
BBC.
No, the CCC.
Okay.
Alison, we've located the mothership. It's in a power geostationary orbit.
Where?
Yes. Is that the main base, Doctor?
The one group at least. I believe we're dealing with two antagonistic Dalek factions.
And do they both come from outer space?
Let them kill each other.
In the distant future.
Yeah, but you don't want Earth to be the battleground.
That's why you learn them out into space somehow.
That's what they're trying to get. They're trying to get them off of Earth, basically.
The surveillance equipment capable of spotting a span of 15,000 kilometers. Any sign of a military build-up and they simply decide to sterilize the area.
We have no defense.
Frightening, isn't it? To find that one is better versed at death than human beings.
That's a bit condescending.
The captain looked a bit disappointed. He's just sort of like, damn, I thought I was the best. They haven't moved the fucking Dalek.
She wanted.
That's why she came back.
I thought she wanted to read a book.
She left her boat. She's got Blue Peter badge. I've got Blue Peter badge somewhere. I don't know where. I ain't gonna look for it.
So where did the Doctor actually leave Ace then?
Where? When? What do you mean?
Like at the end of the series,
yeah,
they just walk off and then it just ends.
Yeah.
And then we see him
as
in the movie.
Okay, yeah. I think it's explained in books, and I think if it had carried on, there was going to be a whole plot where Ace goes to Gallifrey to become a Time Lady.
Signal emanates from Coal Hill School. Multiple sources in close proximity.
Multiple. Transmit working again.
Transmit? What does that mean?
It was like they had a whole series planned that just never went anywhere because it got cancelled.
That vehicle ready, loaded up with plastic explosives and integral detonators.
Right. Why explosives?
Well, that thing merely disorientates and weakens them. What do you expect them to do then? Top them, stern?
Doctor, Tom says the day
Doesn't work. I've tried. They shot me. Any minute now.
So the dad was dancing there.
I hate that tune. Do you have any Ace out? No, I just want house AC/DC.
It's like you can only hit this a few times for one take.
No, I think this one is a stunt Dalek that is allowed to be attacked. But at one point there is an outtake where she accidentally hits the in that exact scene where she hits the non-stunt Dalek. They forgot to tell her that it wasn't the stunt one. We'll watch the outtakes afterwards. They should be on the disc. Wherever I put the packet.
Jump at the last minute. Oh, they're not. Okay. I'm sure it's a pincer attack. Kind of is.
Kind of. Try attack. Cliffhanger! Well. Well. Yep, there's outtakes. Cool. The most important thing of anything is if there's outtakes.
Oh yeah.
So, episode 2. Yeah. Still holding up? You getting into it?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah. Yeah? Any better? So...
It's better than the last.
Yeah.
One. Definitely fine.
You still prefer Tom Baker at the moment now?
I don't know.
No?
I think Tom Baker was more subtle with his humour.
Tom Baker, well, Tom Baker's a lot more of like a wacky facial expressions type of...
Yeah.
He was a lot more alien as well, whereas McCoy seems to have toned down the alien, but hyped up the physical comedy. Well, that's so, what would your provisional rating be? We're not going to rate it properly until we've watched the other 2 parts. But where in the range would you...
in terms of as a series of Doctor Who classics.
Or no, just where you could like this story so far. How's it going for you?
6.
6, yeah, no, cool. That's good. I can't remember what you rated last one.
Neither can I.
But I know you weren't too keen on it.
Yeah.
So no, that's good.
Well, it just didn't make sense. Why did he hang from that ledge for no apparent reason?
Honestly, even I would admit, looking back at Dragonfire, is not the best. This one was always one of the much better Sylvester McCoy ones.
I mean, fair enough if he slipped and he used the umbrella to catch onto something. Alright, but he didn't. He willingly, willingly climbed down.
Let's try not to get hooked up on last episode, and let's look forward to next episode when you join us next time for part 3. It depends on if the dog is barking loud and how much. If it's barking a lot that is basically interrupting everything, then it can be annoying. If it barks once or twice and makes us turn to the window and sort of growl and go like, oh, for fuck's sake, but then it stops, and that's just a bit of a... We're back with Doctor Who, Series 24... No, we're on Series 25 now. Series 25, Episode 1. I don't think I said... I don't know if I said that in the last 2 parts.
So the last 2 parts was the end of the season?
No, the last story was the end of the season. We're still...
Oh, so this is the first story of a new season.
I don't know if I mentioned that we've moved on to a new season. Because I technically used Dragonfire as... It doesn't matter. People out there know. It's been about 6-7 days. It's not been quite a week. It's been almost a week since we watched parts 1 and 2. Or has it been over a week?
No, because I swear I came
apart from Saturday when we watched...
Friday? No.
The boring Doctor Who episode, number 10.
Oh yeah, that was Friday.
Apart from... No, that was Monday? So when did you come up before Monday? Should we really be having this conversation?
I can't remember.
It's about a week ago since we since we watched the first 2 parts, so we had a quick skip through the first 2 parts to kind of refresh our memories. He remembered most of it anyway. I remember pretty much most of the story.
You clever boy.
No, it's just because it was one of my original... It was one of the first Doctor Who DVDs I had. So I know you were doing a Clara.
Yeah.
I
miss Clara.
I know. I don't. I think I explained this, but I liked the way she went. They shouldn't have brought her back. Anyway, classic Doctor Who. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this shit.
Keep diverging onto different doctors and different...
Wibbly wobbly.
It's Doctor Who. It's just Doctor Who.
I swear that hasn't become a meme yet. When something's really confusing, it's Doctor Who.
I swear there's Doctor Who memes like that, but I don't know if it's that exact meme. I could see that coming, that's why I kind of slowly stopped.
Just making sure he doesn't do it.
Yeah. Hut.
Jump over. Or...
she nicked the bazooka. Mine now, bitch.
That Dalek sounded like he had a cold.
That's the point. That would be like, yeah. But if she had jumped over the guy, it would make a bit of an obstacle for the Dalek, so it'd have to get up to it, levitate, go over, levitate down, and then carry on, giving her optimal time to run.
How is the human not affected?
I think it's meant that he built it so it worked on the Daleks or something like that.
Wait, what did they use to blow them up? A normal grenade?
Yeah, maybe. They went a bit quick.
Not anymore. Why is it Dalek feeling mercy for the Daleks?
The Doctor. Because like
they're living beings.
Yeah, but
fuck off! They're trying to kill
this
you.
point there still haven't been a time war, so they haven't quite wiped. Like in the new series, you can understand him being completely no limits with the Daleks because they've wiped out his entire race. He believed he wiped them out. Yeah, but they were responsible for the time war. So I think that's the most we'll see of the Dalek.
It's like a claw.
It's like a claw.
Yeah. It's a claw. There's a sexual joke involved in here. I'm not going to say it.
Well, she's
ramming a bat.
Ramming a clam with a bat. Not a clam. It's a claw.
Did they describe that to just rain? What difference?
Racist. Different breed of Daleks?
I can turn that up a little bit actually.
Don't anyone give me a hand. Please, I had an argument with the window.
You know, what? You shouldn't let that hurt.
She's just on the floor.
Twisted ankle, you can sit up at least.
When I say stay put, I mean stay put. Not kicking around tight there like a soft spot single-handed. What are you doing here anyway?
Going to get my tape deck.
Where is it?
In little bits.
Good.
Good. Where am I going to get another one?
That tape deck was a dangerous anachronism. If someone had found it and discovered the principles of its function, the whole microchip revolution would take place now, 50 years too early. And Clark would have vanished to the timeline.
So?
Yes. The Daleks have a mothership capable of eradicating this planet from space. But even they, reasonably slow they are, would think twice before making such a radical alteration to the timeline.
Really? I don't think they would.
I don't know, I think in the past
I think they would actually try to speed up the Daleks' creation.
Oh yeah, their creation, not the creation of like Earth or something though. I think in the past Daleks have actually done some time travel jiggery to try and advance themselves. Can't remember when though. Or the names. I know it was like...
Have they ever gone, like, try to go back in time to destroy the Doctor?
That might have been what I'm thinking of. I don't know. I know they've done time travel at some point, but they don't normally have time travel.
You whack it.
It's a loop for the Daleks, allowing them to be death squads on Earth without anybody knowing.
Oh no, wait, wrong one. This is mine. He just whacks it! Nice! I forgot about that.
I was just joking.
He's not. That was a nice line.
I've got lunch.
Oh. It's a number 3. Jim, you put the number on the wrong way.
Kind of, just put like little dots above it, that kind of look like a smiley face.
Or dots in it, look a pair of tits.
Concentrating.
How is it possible a gay man saw tits before I did?
True, I didn't think of that. I just know that like if you turn a 3 on the side, it looks like tits. I just remember that from like school and stuff.
Or the letter B.
Yeah. Or an 8.
I just stab it.
You stab it. Okay, yeah, that, close enough. You might have stabbed it and then it shoots out.
Surely the Emperor Dalek should be a different colour.
The Emperor Dalek looks a little bit different to them,
Oh.
but not so much. He's the same colour, he's kind of the same height, but there is different. Think kind of like the red Dalek from Journey's End, how that one basically looks like the modern Daleks, but with just little differences. We'll see. We will see it. So it's basically the Dalek faction that's on Earth versus the Daleks being led by the Emperor. The ones with Davros and the man.
So, are Daleks your favourite Doctor Who villain?
No.
No?
Master.
Oh yeah.
Master, Missy, either one. I suppose if you want to go by aliens...
Like tribe, in a way. Like not just one.
if you want me to go by like an alien race or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of like the Cyclones.
They're all right. I wouldn't say that. There's the Emperor. I wouldn't.
Fucking hell.
It looks like a roll-on deodorant.
Yeah.
I didn't make up that joke. I wish I did.
Who made up that joke?
I don't know the internet. I just remember it. I just remember it being a common thing about this episode that people say it's a roll-on deodorant.
It's like they started to, then they thought, oh, fuck, let's put a tennis ball on top.
I do like the Ice Warriors a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly from the new series, though. I haven't watched too many of the old series Ice Warrior ones.
Maybe that's what we should do.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. I don't think there's any with this Doctor, though, so... I think they're the third Doctor, so we could always do John Pertwee after.
Watching the Doctor in different order.
So we've gone 4, we're on 7.
Then
So
we go back to 3.
it's only right that we do one of the first 3, because then it's like, do it, do it, do it.
I wouldn't mind watching some of the first Doctors stuff.
We could do First Doctors. I need to know which ones to buy whilst we're watching these 4 the next time anyway.
Yeah, I watched the very first episode so long ago.
We'll
He's completely different.
Yeah,
Selfish even.
Well, with the First Doctor, throughout his run, he does become
Better.
softer. Yeah,
Yes.
but right, you can see the change over time.
Yeah. It just astonishes me because I thought he was always, kind and.
No.
But I didn't realise he was basically a child.
Best of both worlds, basically. But oh no, I suppose technically in Time Lord terms, he was just a child. He might have been at the end of that regeneration, but he was still in the first regeneration. He was still only like 100 odd years old.
Actually, that is the point. How old was he when he first regenerated?
Don't know exactly. People out there might. I don't know exactly.
I'll tell my man. Hey, my nigga, what's going on?
What's up?
Yeah, they found it. Cool, bye.
Okay, so that's the. It could be the First Doctor or the Third Doctor. I'll leave it up to you. Or we could leave it up to them. It's up to. If you'd rather do the First Doctor, we'll
How
do
about the First Doctor's like a story, then a Third Doctor story, then the First Doctor story again?
I don't really want to throw
Back and
about
forth.
that much. We're already throwing the seasons out of order.
Well,
So
just
we'll do one-
think of it as we're kind of like River Song,
Yeah.
seen in different order.
Yeah, that's kind
Think
of.
of it as a documentary.
That's kind of what we're doing with this.
Yeah.
We're like an introduction to Doctor Who, the River Song timeline.
As in stars. You mean he engineered stars?
Ace.
But
They're on
yes,
about Davros, by the way.
sit down. Let me talk to you, my child.
Lesson time. Oh no, they're on about Omega. Okay. Actually, he appears in some Third Doctor episodes.
What good was that?
No, not his hand, literally. No, it's called that because Time Lords have an infinite capacity for potential.
Hey, Ace, low blow.
He just hits her with his umbrella.
Daleks want it so they can recreate the time travel experiments.
Excuse me?
Yeah. We should be sat on stairs then, you silly beggars.
That's the point. Why are they sitting on stairs?
Because it's
Walk to the side.
It's lesson time. She's like the unruly child, so she's been taken out into the hall to get a talking to from the teacher. I want an umbrella like that. I love his umbrella.
Well, David. So the Daleks grab the hand of
I could just get a black umbrella and make the handle. It's just getting round to it.
I didn't expect two Dalek functions. And now I've got to make sure the Romans don't get their bloody little protuberances on it.
Shouldn't we take note?
No, I don't think it's a team last time.
So what do we do?
There's one thing they haven't done yet, I don't think. It's always, with Matt Smith, the oldest question in the universe, hidden in plain sight, Doctor Who.
They don't do that as much
I know.
with the classics,
But
but they
what
do it
about-
sometimes.
The why and the what. Somehow, add those sort of elements into Doctor Who.
Like Dr. Y, his cousin from down the road.
No, not
Not
that
a
literal.
He's not a doctor, he's a surgeon. Surgeon Y.
Why would you do this to me?
His uncle's a travel agent. Travel where?
No, I just think like
It's been a long and difficult struggle for myself.
you got a doctor that no one actually knows who he is.
Yeah.
Maybe another Time Lord that does things no one knows why, but we learn the reason.
I don't think I completely understand, but I do kind of.
Going to be lenient?
I mean, we see more Time Lords in the classic series than we do in the.
I want to see more Time Lords.
We will see more Time Lords in the. I don't know if we'll see any. We will see the Master during the
Yeah.
7th Doctor run.
But I just want
Ah.
the fuck. Bitch slap.
His face.
Get the fuck out of my chair.
Yeah. What were we talking about before that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's gone.
It's gone. Nice twist though. Did you think it was Davros?
Yeah, I thought it was Davros.
I thought it was as well when I first watched it.
I imagine Dad go, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Unless Davros has changed into a little girl
He's implanted his mind
with a
into
plasma light.
It's a plasma light. Oh. This must
You
have
see
been
her
when-
hair getting static now. Don't touch it for too long, Laura. Don't touch it for too long.
No, I'm gonna turn it off. That's a waste of electric.
What if it explodes?
Can they do that?
Probably.
Maybe.
It looks like it's waddling from side to side. It's drunk. It's a drunk Dalek.
Daleks were a little bit more clunky in the olden days.
Looks like it's got like little midgets like trying to walk straight.
Yeah, well, not midgets. They've just literally got. It's kind of like in the old days nowadays, but they've just got.
In the old days nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays it's more like the old days, but they've gotten better at keeping them stable because they use like tracks or something. If
yeah.
they need to, they're filming indoors with like. Do we see many Dalek shots of them in a street? Journey's End with Donna. It's the only one I can think
Yeah,
of.
Billy Piper and.
It's the only one I can think of. We keep moving on to like new
And
Yes, sir. Okay, men, follow me.
Matt Smith's
Victory of the Daleks. Yeah.
But that was mainly on rooftops.
Yeah. So a lot of that would have been like rooftop would have been quite smooth. That little paving there looks really crappy. So you'd have troubles getting the Daleks round then.
Daleks.
No shit. It's what we've been fighting the past like 2 episodes.
And the is inside this box. As powerful as a physical created remote stellar control manipulator device ever constructed.
Are you sure you want the Daleks to have it?
Absolutely.
He's gonna make it backfire on them.
He's definitely got a
You
plan.
know what you've got to do, don't you?
Arcular?
Of course you do.
Oh, is he talking to the weapon?
Yeah.
Automatic speaking? Yeah.
Bit creepy. Yes. You know what to do. Did she just sniff the coffin?
I think she was listening to it.
It smells like dead people.
What is it?
Some kind of biomechanical.
What remains of the creator of the Daleks? His head
It's a battle
and his
computer.
chair.
The one the human need to sit on.
The Daleks' major drawback is the dependency on rationality and logic. The solution? Get a human, preferably young, imaginative, plug the child into the system, and their ingenuity and creativity are slaved to the battle computer. It's obscene. Now for the time controller.
Hey, is this it? What is it?
God damn it, Ace, stop touching
Yeah.
stuff. I want to touch it instead.
Yeah, but he's an alien. It might not affect him like it would affect a human. No, that was easy.
No, I don't want to lumber Earth with a load of desperate Daleks. I need to put it out of phase. We're going to fix it. And then slow them down.
Doctor's calling card.
Yes, that's gonna completely. My God, it's.
He would have seen. He would have seen. Oh no, he is being pushed in. Someone's left their credit card. Have they got anything on there? I've always wanted a new set of wheels.
The music's gone quite upbeat.
Cause it's like it's action's starting to go. Or what classic Doctor Who counts as action.
Would you stop? He's quite a bully with her, isn't he? Just dragging her around and throwing
Yeah,
her
but
around.
it's for her life. Come on.
Yeah, but there's two ways of doing it.
She gives as good as she gets.
I'm going to black the Imperial Daleks and wipe out the Renegade faction. Besides, I can't just roll up and give it to them. Get suspicious.
Suspicious of what? We still haven't done much.
Just better check in here, just in case. Or around here, anyway. I'm not going inside, it looks grimy in there. I've just had a new coat of paint.
Already, you gotta sneeze.
No, but he stopped himself. I know there's an outtake there.
Probably tricked.
Kind of. Well, I'll show you the outtakes off screen afterwards. We won't record them. Because it'd just be us giggling.
Anyway, become the military. What have you been? Dalek hunting. That's all the way around. Is Gilmore back at the school? Yes. Good. We'll go back and smooth his cotton brow. Please.
Do TARDISes have guns?
No, not that I know of.
But not just
At
his
least-
TARDIS.
At least not the Doctor's anyway, but I don't know about normal TARDISes.
Well, Doctor, I trust all of the drills were successful.
Moderately so. I'm afraid we've got Betsy Daleks with us.
I don't get it. They've got the hand of Omega. Why don't they just leave?
How did you know that, Sergeant?
Ace told me.
Dirty scumbag.
I can wait.
Finished. He's a grass. The dirty stinking grass. He's selling his out to the Dalek.
What's going on, Sergeant? What are we talking about?
I didn't know it was a Dalek, sir.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it was a Dalek. What you thought it was? A plumber?
That's the point. Is there, what else is there in this whole thing?
I'm glad we got CGI now.
It still looked a bit clunky though, to be honest. Coming from me, that's... Yeah, but... You can kind of see the fizzle around it.
Stop saying I obey, just fucking do it. Okay. Cool. Coolio.
Dalek controls. Daleks don't speak like that, so...
It'd be nice to come across a Dalek that uses slang.
A Dalek that has regained its emotions and is starting to become more human.
A Dalek as a companion. With his weapons.
Rusty.
That'll be the Imperial Dalek shuttlecraft.
What?
Remember back from like the...
No. Much too far in the
Where they shrunk inside a Dalek. Wasn't this
Yeah,
series, it
yeah.
was last series,
I want
think.
like a Dalek to go on a few adventures.
Yeah, no,
So, like-
but why don't they bring Rusty back?
Yeah, they should do.
Like I said, in the comic they've had in the comics they've had a Cyberman as a companion.
Mm.
Maybe we'll do that one day. We'll read one of the comics or something. I'll have to scan them in.
Before it's like, I think I shit myself.
Who's touching my leg?
Ace, I hope that's you. Sorry, Doctor. Captain?
Well, it's picking up. I thought
The person that plays Harry called Harry Fowler.
for a moment I
What
thought
do
you
you
said
want
Harry
your-
Potter.
What do you want your character's name to be? Harry?
Yeah.
Harry, that's your name.
I mean,
I want it to be called
they
Harry.
just didn't give it a name in the actual thing. So it's when they're coming to write in the credits, it's like, oh shit, we didn't give this guy a name.
Let's call him Harry.
Yeah, yeah. But unless he only goes for roles where the name of the character is Harry. I must only play Harry's. If they do a Harry Potter 10 years later, I shall play him.
That ended well.
Well, anyway. Do you reckon so far it's picking up a bit?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more. There's always a lot more action in the last half of a classic episode.
But just
Classic story.
remembering, or if you can remember what you can of the
Tom
first
Baker's.
of the first two parts of this story,
Oh, this one, yeah.
including this one, how's it doing as a whole so far? We're 2/3 of the way now.
I think this
Well-
is probably the first one that I haven't bitched about as much.
As much. You're enjoying this one more than you enjoyed
Yeah,
the
definitely, yeah.
Ice World Dragonfire one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, my
that's-
mind sort of acted like he was trying to add up algebra.
Okay.
Which one was it? Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, the first one of this Doctor we
Yeah,
watched.
yeah.
Still don't like Ace much though.
She hasn't been annoying this episode.
She's okay. So
she
hasn't
she fell
necessarily
over
gotten
and
any.
it's like, I'm hurt. It's like, bitch, get the fuck up.
Okay.
It's not even a swollen ankle because she
That's-
ran afterwards.
Yeah, but that's women in Doctor Who. That's no, but come on, Sarah Jane. How many times have we seen her trip over?
You know, defense. We see the Doctor trip. We
Yeah,
see the
no,
Doctor get
actually.
knocked out far many more times than the companions have.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's like, the
But
main
still,
characters may be all
I will
awesome,
say
but
that it's a classic Doctor Who trope where women will fall. It's just a classic horror
yeah, women
movie
will
trope.
fall. The Doctor will stay down for a good few
The Doctor
minutes.
passes, well, he gets knocked out.
I think he stays on the floor 20% of the fucking time in the classics.
Have we seen this Doctor knocked out yet?
Yes, for a brief moment. I think that it was this story.
This story?
Yeah,
Right,
I could be mistaken, but
I'll
I'm
probably notice when I'm editing.
80% sure he got like knocked out, but he was waking up straight away. And that's why we don't play with things and drop them.
See you next time.
Bye!
Too far.
Fuck's sake.
Part 4. We'll just start intros in the intro because we just recorded 10 minutes worth of this episode and we weren't recording. So,
Yeah.
cock-ups on our part. Maybe I'll like add the original intro we made and try and chop them up, or depends on how bothered I can be. That was annoying. Twice that's happened now. Happened once on a Digimon episode.
Digimon I don't really not care for, but with Doctor Who it's a bit more serious.
It's a bit more of a bummer, yeah. It's sort of like... Doctor Who, especially for you, is more of a surprise.
Yeah.
So it's like the next 5-10 minutes you know what's going to happen.
Subtitles gone.
This is what happens when we have like 20-minute breaks. Ace! I know Ace, okay. I didn't know
She could just run around the fucking tables, but no. Destroy science equipment.
I made a comment last time about how she just, for no reason, had to jump over those tables.
I mean, science is hard enough to get a budget as it is.
Yeah. In a school.
Although
in the 60s.
I will say that is actually not a bad spacecraft during the time.
Like a giant model sort of thing. Yeah. It looks better that it's like physically there as well, so you can see them coming out of it.
And it's quite sunny there, isn't it? Check out that blue sky.
It was a nice day, yeah.
Nice day to die.
Is that the Daleks are just exiting? Oh, we chose a nice place to land.
Good day for killing.
Roger, bring the bucket and spade. I'm going to the beach.
Imagine the Dalek wearing a bikini.
Do I have a choice?
How?
That's the thing.
It would just be stretched around it. Where would the bottom bit of the bikini go? Like, you'd be able to put the waist bit around
I think
it, but then where would
it would be like halfway up the bottom bit. Like a thong.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Where would the under part of the thong that normally carriages the privates go? Would that go like under the wheels of the Dalek?
Probably, maybe.
It's just you have to protect your own. Keep the outsiders out just
Racist.
so people can have a fair chance.
He wants Brexit to happen.
Even though he'd probably be dead by that point. But
how long ago was this?
The episode was in the 80s, but it's set in the 60s.
Oh.
So I don't know, maybe he might be in his 80s, in the character.
Yeah.
If he's in his 20s during the 60s.
Well, that's just really hurting my brain now. The blacks versus the whites.
You had to make the joke again.
Oh, I got you. They didn't hear the first time. The blacks are winning. The blacks are winning. Winning?
Winning.
They're winning.
They're grinning as they're winning. But
for once in their life, the blacks are making a comeback.
He has to make sure he gets those offensive jokes in there, especially if they were missed the first time round.
There should be like a racist count in the bottom corner.
Oh, I'd have lost count a long time ago. It would have blown up like.
But look how white they are.
But they're deodorant. You need to get those nice, clean, soapy, wet cleanliness. Yeah. Tanko Dalek.
So out of the two, which ones are more? Fuck.
More powerful?
I was gonna say.
At the moment, these three.
More popular.
Wow, there are two Dalek factions.
So, like, what are the normal Daleks compared to those two?
Is this the...
Are they like a brown colour or...?
Okay, I don't know for sure. Is this the first time we've had two separate Dalek factions?
Yes.
Because I think... I'm asking the audience in case there's been a past classic Doctor Who I haven't seen where it's had two separate factions. Yeah. But yeah, this might be the first one where they've revealed the two separate factions.
So the Dalek doesn't just turn around and shoot him?
I think it's plugged into the machine. That's why him messing out with the machine knocks it out.
But why bother putting a hat there?
So it can't see.
What difference does it make? You're gonna die anyway.
just...
Wait, did the
wanted-
Doctors commit murder there?
Not necessarily. The thing inside might still be alive. He's just shut off the Dalek exoskeleton.
Ah.
The slug might just be inside going,
Suffocating inside.
why isn't it working? Oh yeah, shit, I don't breathe or affair.
I have a jammy dodger because I'm British.
This was where we got.
Yeah. Run if you just run up the stairs. He's got his back
If he'd have
turned.
turned up round there, yeah, there you go.
He's like, oh come on, let's not do that. Oh, you...
Fuck's sake, mate, like really? There's like 20 other guards up there. Well, not guards, but military men. Whatever they're called.
What did you do to it?
I sorted it out now.
Shorted, but...
She just sorted it.
Yes. It's sense. Let's see. Planet Sky. So, sometimes your ancestral seat. I think we've seen enough. Time to leave. Get off the grill.
Ah!
I'm not giving them much time to
No.
react.
Get off the grill. Go.
Massive ground defense.
Those off.
I wouldn't jump. I'm like, no, fuck off, you jump.
After you, Doctor. After you.
He thinks he's all badass now.
We ain't anymore.
I have a message for Ratcliffe. Understand? A message for Mr. Ratcliffe.
Kinky.
They're Daleks.
Omnisexual?
Well, you.
It can happen.
See what? You do a Dalek.
No,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what I thought about it. No, no.
Relay. Question control system.
I do not want to fuck a
The
Dalek.
Daleks on the transmat in the cellar.
Nor will have a Dalek have a mistress.
Judge for yourselves, viewers.
Oh, come on! Come on!
You're not helping. You're not helping.
Someone in possession of that will have something to bargain with. For what? Our lives. So if we get that, we can demand anything. You never give up, do you?
What happened?
Sarah Smith.
Is he alright? No idea, I'm a physicist.
I just wanted to massage your neck, mate.
You alright, Corporal? Sir, come with me. Let's go to the room.
Oh, hi.
Prepared and ready. Departure imminent.
Oh.
That was...
What, at least an explosion. Ah, it's Daleks versus Daleks. She's got fucking Palpatine powers.
the dark side of the Force.
Join us. We are the Daleks.
It still can't fucking hit anything.
No. Well, I mean,
He can.
His gun's like 3 times the size of theirs. He just has to shoot anywhere in that general direction and it's going to hit something.
It's playing Christmas lights.
I think they're just meant to be alien wires. They just decided to get fancy.
Oh, nice ass. Get away.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
It's simple, isn't it? Renegade Daleks are blobs. Imperial Daleks are bionic blobs with bits added. Well, you can tell that Daleks are interracial purity. So one lot of Daleks reckon that the other lot of blobs are too different. Mutants, not pure loveliness.
I love that explanation.
That's actually
Ace, let's go and see
that's actually
which blocks
a good analogy there, Ace.
Yeah.
I mean,
Allergy, yeah.
yeah, you
Metaphor.
could have put it better,
How do you just rewire
but yeah, that works.
Easy.
Good.
900 years experience.
Going with your 80s Earth lingo, I think we'll let that slide.
I'm looking at the feet.
could-
Can I see any feet? Kick him.
Oh.
Kick him. Oh, okay.
Alright. I think they were kind of half and half mates though, weren't they?
It's Mike.
He's got the time controller. Oh, typical human. You can always count on them to mess things up. Get after him, stay with him, see where he's going. Boys, no heroics. I've got enough problems already.
Trust me.
Yeah, don't trust
Yeah,
me.
that look on his face as she walks away, it's just like,
Just say affirmative. Okay, whatever. Don't say I obey. We know you obey.
I think that's just what they say back then. They don't seem to say it as much nowadays, I don't think.
What are you going to do after all this is over? Retire to Cambridge and write my memoirs.
Have a pint with all this to blow over.
Yeah. What do you mean? After today, or just after this whole situation in general?
Thunderbirds are go.
You can see the string! Sorry. My voice went really high.
Bye.
Yeah.
You don't run with your hands in your pockets.
She does.
You might fall over.
She didn't.
Oh, she did. The fuck is that skipping or is that jumping?
Bit of both. Half and half. Scumping.
Scumping.
It's a skip and a jump.
I don't suppose you can let us know what your plan is. Oh, no surprises.
Don't get sarcastic
She's a
with
filthy
me,
whore.
bitch.
Dock my shuttle, will you?
You don't help yourselves, Daleks. You really don't help yourselves.
Hello, hello, hello. Dalek Mothership. Come in, please. Come in, please. There you are.
Oh, hi. Sorry, my webcam's a little bit crappy.
President-elect of the High Council of Time Lords, keeper of the legacy of Rassilon, defender of the laws of time, protector of Gallifrey. I call upon you to surrender the hand of Omega and return to your customary time and place.
Appearance is as inconstant as your intelligence.
Ooh.
You have confounded me for the last time.
Dum dum dum. Now, because of this, I was, for a while, when we had the Dalek Emperor at the end of Christopher Eccleston's series,
Yeah.
I thought that was like Davros, but he'd finally become full Dalek.
No.
Because I'd watched this before I'd watched the series final of Chris Eccleston.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, so if that's the Dalek Emperor and Davros is the Dalek Emperor... Well, it
Is
does...
he the same actor from the fourth?
I think he is, yeah. From what I know, I can look him up. Ow! But I did notice Davros looked like he'd been sucking on a black licorice. He had
That's glad you said licorice.
Yeah. Oh.
Rape.
Lois,
Would you really shoot me?
if I had to.
Mm.
Davros, the hand of Omega is not...
Got big balls for a girl.
Doctor. Doctor.
Yeah.
He likes to shout, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He can't just talk like a normal car lad.
Yeah. Is it Davros?
Powerful, crush the lesser races, conquer the galaxy, unimaginable power, unlimited rice pudding, etc., etc.
Wonderful, what power, what brilliance. You can wipe out the odd civilization, enslave the occasional culture, but you still want to detract from the basic fundamental truth of your own impotence.
I will teach you the folly of your words, Doctor. I will destroy you and demonstrate the power of the Daleks.
Davros, I beg of you, don't lose the hand.
Oh, now you're begging him. Well, he wants him to leave.
You made a grave mistake.
Backfires.
No, it's not the same one as
No.
Tom Baker. Oh, so they are doing some kind of time travel, I suppose, then.
Davros, you tricked yourself.
Yeah, okay,
You think I would let you
in a minute we're going to have to look closely.
Omega?
It's a personal theory, I'll tell you in a minute.
I have pity for you. Bye, Davros. It hasn't been pleasant.
Oh. See you later, bitches! Okay, so my theory, it's just a headcanon. That thing dropping there was the escape pod and that's Davros gone. Did you see that? Yeah.
Could be.
That's my theory. Either that or it was literally just a piece of the prop that was falling off.
Why not both?
That's why I say it's definitely my headcanon. That's how Davros survived this and returns later. I suppose this could technically be seen as a little bit of a action towards the start of the Time War. The Doctor's kind of advertedly caused the destruction of Skaro.
Shoot with it anyway.
Just stay there.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell! She's good at doing the, like, evil face. I wouldn't say about her speaking acting, but she's good at silent acting.
Yeah, but
For,
again,
for a child.
all children do have that evil look on their faces.
True.
Especially babies.
All children are just evil.
Yeah. I mean, baby's got the, haha, I just shit myself, you gotta clean that up now. Look on them. That's the smile, that's the shit, that's my shit my
I'm
pants
just
smile.
shit my pants.
We have been defeated. Surrender.
failed.
It's wobbly.
The forces are destroyed.
Wobbly Will, I need a replacement, then I'll go home. That's the deal.
Even Davros, the creator, is dead.
Laughing.
Well, as much as the Doctor knows Davros is dead, he assumes Davros blew up in the ship. He didn't hear Davros go to the escape pod.
No inferiors, no reinforcements, no hope, no rescue. You're trapped, a trillion miles, and 1,000 years from a disintegrated home.
Suicide. Suicide. Suicide.
Kind
I
of.
defeated you. You no longer serve any purpose.
No. Okay, that's crappy acting. Pop goes the Dalek. Oh, and the girl.
Why didn't she implode?
She's only under the control. She wasn't actually a Dalek.
Still, she
But-
annoyed me.
Oh no, is she dead? Then okay, no, not dead.
Such a bad actress, she had to cover her face and pretend to cry.
I bet she then just burst in with laughing.
Like, don't smile, don't
Yeah,
smile. You
yeah.
can see the corners of my mouth, don't smile.
Ashes to ashes.
Oh, we watched that not too long ago.
Dust.
Oh, we didn't watch that. I don't know what that show is.
Lunchtime! Anyone hungry?
Or either that or it's a funeral. Yeah. I can't. Is it for
Oh
the?
yeah, it's for the
For
Omega?
the surgeon? The one who
No, I
was
thought
kind
the
of
surgeon.
kind of against them, but kind of a dick. But
What was
you
his
don't-
plan in the end?
I think he was literally just working for the human who was working for the Daleks.
Time to leave.
Yes. Doctor,
Yes,
Yes,
good, didn't we?
yes,
perhaps.
perhaps.
Time will tell. Most does.
You two not cut? No. All right. See you later.
I know he was a bit of a dick. I'm kind of glad he's dead.
I didn't feel any
No, I
indifferent.
felt nothing.
I didn't
I
necessarily.
cheered a little
I
bit.
didn't dislike him, but at the end of it, it was just I felt indifferent to him.
Yeah.
It was just a.
No one likes
No.
you.
But yeah, there's Remembrance of the Daleks. What are you going for? What do you think of
I
it?
think they wrapped it up. They could have wrapped it up a bit better.
Is it like it wrapped up a bit quick?
The whole destroying the Daleks, that was good. But tying up the loose end seemed a bit,
Rushed.
yeah, like our place not
Just what?
thought
So that
through.
that bit, just literally
Like
that
last
final.
2-3 minutes.
That, okay, just the whole funeral bit.
Yeah,
the whole girl
the,
crying.
the last Dalek,
Okay, so they could have ended it when he blew up Davros.
like yeah, like or the Dalek escaped somehow.
Yeah.
Like a bit more of a cliffhanger. Where it's just like, oh, you made me confused, therefore I'm going to explode.
That I will admit was a bit like, okay, he's just confused, so he's gonna blow up. Like I didn't know if it would have maybe been a bit better if the Dalek had purposely committed suicide because it had no purpose anymore.
Yeah.
That might have made it a little bit better.
Better.
Maybe that's what they went for when they brought the Daleks back in Rose.
Mm.
And that's why they had it blow itself up at the end. We don't know. But anyway, is that? Have you got anything else about it? What are you thinking of the Doctor, Ace? What's your rating?
I feel like the actor has more potential to show off his character of the Doctor, but I feel like what we're seeing right now is the same character. We don't see much else. We see him get a bit angry. We see him get a bit funny. But
remembering we're only on the second story.
I know, but I feel like there's so much more
So-
he could bring to the table that we haven't seen.
But still
yet.
imagine this as...
It feels all a bit too rushed. It feels as though the actor hasn't made the Doctor him.
Okay.
Like, it feels like
I know,
he's reading from the script
this
still.
isn't his second story. Ignore me, it's only the second one we're watching.
Mm.
He was travelling with fucking Bonnie Langford for a couple of episodes beforehand. Okay, no, fair enough, I'll give you that. He sort of, at the moment, he seems...
It feels like he's reading from the script and not becoming the same Doctor. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
But I haven't seen enough
That's
episodes yet to conclude that conclusion.
Okay, I know we do have more moments where he gets a bit darker later on.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more of those moments now.
Mm.
I just know there's 1 or 2 moments where he gets a bit more to him. Okay, what about Ice?
Ice. She's
Still hate her?
not as much. She's
No.
not as annoying. I'm not sure because the writers thought, we're pissing a lot of people off. Let's turn her down a bit. I'm not too sure.
You're warming to her slowly.
I wouldn't say that. She just annoys me less.
Okay, in this particular episode.
Yeah.
We can only tell with
She just seems like a normal person. And that's okay. She's not trying to be different. She's not trying to be all gangster or rebellious teenager. She's actually acting like a companion.
Okay, so
that's fine.
You like her now that she's actually a companion rather than when she was kind of a guest star in the last episode.
Yeah. Well,
okay, I get.
Again, I need to see the next episode
We
or
need
next
to watch
story
more
to
of
see if
them
she returns to be a bit of a bitch. Like,
we need to watch more of them, sort of thing. Yeah. Okay, no. Rating for this story. I'll probably give it about a 7, just because it's like one of my first. I'm biased. Okay, and it's because I'm biased. Favourite classic Doctor. Probably one of my favourite of his episodes because it was one of the first classic Doctor Who's I watched.
I am a bit impressed with the spaceship on set. I wasn't that impressed with the outer space sequences.
Okay, and
with the strings.
Just the whole story as well. Trying to remember the first 2 parts as well.
Yeah, I think the whole story in general, it kind of reminded me of that Tom Baker one we watched when they landed on
the space station.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, they landed on that twice. Which one are you talking
about?
about?
I meant in terms of structure. Like, it was slow at the beginning, and it finally picked up.
I think that is pretty much classic.
Yeah,
Doctor
that's
Who,
classic. Yeah, I think I would agree with you. I would give it a 7.
7. Okay. No.
I mean,
better than what we gave the last one. I think we both gave the last one a crappy score anyway, because even I realised it wasn't as good.
But yeah, the acting wasn't that bad, and the music was quite weird. It just seems like happy time and Daleks are killing people.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Old school scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I am starting to realise a bit that it was more.
Stop dropping the freaking screwdriver.
I am starting to realise it was probably more the characters I loved about the 7th Doctor era rather. The Doctor and Ace rather, because I did notice with Dragonfire it was kind of shit. And this one actually I do really enjoy still. Yeah. Even now watching it back, I did really enjoy that.
Yeah.
But obviously it's not like spectacular. So I wouldn't give it like a 9 or a 10 or anything. But
I think a 7 solid 7.
Yeah, 7. It's above average. So. All right then. What do we have next time? Is the question. Because all my DVDs are over there in a pile in the wrong order. So I don't know what one comes next. So I'm going to quickly check which one comes next.
You have like a book.
Yeah, somewhere in that pile. Yeah. Ooh, missed that. Diddle-diddle-doo. 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 Diddle-doo. Diddle-doo. Diddle-doo.
Just pass
Diddle-doo. Oh, okay. Bertie Bassett next time.
Huh?
You know Bertie Bassett?
I thought you could call me a dirty bastard.
Well, you are that as well. But next time, we have the Happiness Patrol. Doctor Who meets Bertie Bassett.
Right.
Do you know Bertie? Can you know what I mean by Bertie Bassett?
No.
Oh my days! It's like the logo mascot for like sweets.
What fucking sweets were you eating?
Bertie Bassett's. Bertie.
Did anyone else eat these sweets?
Yes. They make licorice.
Oh, I don't like licorice. Oh, that little thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah,
Okay.
I know that.
It's not.
Fucking hell, that's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it's not. It's not literally Bertie Bassett, but I think they got a lot of trouble from Bertie Bassett because of how similar to him he looks.
I'd rather see the cowboy of the Milky Way.
So that, yeah,
Or is it Milky
that is
Bar?
the enemy we've got next time. Anyway,
Milky Way is an alien. Yeah. Carry on.
Milky Way is a galaxy, not an alien.
No, Milky Way, that's a chocolate bar, is an alien mascot. Whereas the Milky Bar is a cowboy.
Next time, Happiness Patrol. Join us then.